Biafra, Rokoborea, Makokaria, Mano, Mafi Bonacho, Biafra, Rokoborea, Karia, Mano, Mafi Bonacho, Biafra, Rokoborea, Makokaria, Mano, Mafi Bonacho, Biafra, Rokoborea, Karia, Mano. Dinta Jaravia, Ganabugabaya, Wemanadiga, Dinta Jaravia, Ganabugabaya, Ogano Churi, also coach, but then a bagger titin, no. Ogago Churi, also coach, but then a bagger titin, no.
Chichi, you are the first. Followed by
Imanabukaga makiwa iasandelu enyedia onine keroro sabo nduhewe mborabo awike chuhoso nduhewe mborabo awike chuhoso sabo
Angelo Koro, now I know your handle. Now I don't catch you. I don't catch you, Angelo. Thank you, my dear sister. Special one.
Tuakoga dewo mbebe fraga garu atutundiga nora.
They laugh. I don't catch you. I've caught you. Hey, it's nice to know you're watching anyway. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Joseph. Asemo wanile yala omo biafra kanyikele tukokike onye furo no dibo wezi anyị mazi nnamodika dike ọbịago wetọbụ gị igbo na abụ wekwelugo na ọ bụ onye chukwu dije n'ọlụ wekwelugo Ndom sinachukwu akarakam sinachukwu na buru Victoria Nwankwo Ndom sinachukwu akarakam sinachukwu na buru Victoria Nwankwo Afamolugo All right. Thank you. If I have a little bit of time, I will continue it. Just listen to this very quickly. I'm sure you've heard it. If you joined us on the space the other day, or if you're following our PM, you must have heard this. Listen.
they have been having meeting. How to approach Simon Ekpa, how to negotiate with Simon Ekpa. They have been having meeting. How to approach Simon Ekpa, how to negotiate with Simon Ekpa. I am saying it openly this evening on this space. I am not open for negotiation. And no Biafra person serving under Biafra government is open for negotiation. Our talk with them will start by pulling the military out of Biafra street. Our talk with them will start when we see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu walking freely out of the DSS dungeon. That is the term and condition of negotiation. So nobody serving under this government that I'm prime minister is allowed to discuss anything with anybody representing Nigeria. There is no room for negotiation. There is no room for discussion. There is no room to discuss anything. Our discussion is very, very clear. The negotiation, the term and condition for negotiation start by withdrawing the Nigerian military, start by seeing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu walking freely from DSS dungeon. Then we are open for negotiation. Apart from that, there is no negotiation.
So why did I say they have a very stinky and unbelievable misplaced priority? You see them gallivanting everywhere, looking for who is closer to Simon Ekpa, who can negotiate with Simon Ekpa, who can tell him to stop this or stop that. They have used lawyers. They have used ERAs. They have used DOS. They have used everybody, including those very close to Mazi Simon Ekpa. And immediately he notices that you are coming with such intention, he will block you. Block you. And now he made it clear to them, there is no room for negotiation. Now the question is, these terms that Mazi Simon Ekpa have buttressed, he reduced it into two. Just two terms, which when you elaborate it, you might have up to like 10 points. But just two simple, points that they must obey. Two simple, things that they must observe if they want to have any talk with Simon Ekpa. Two, and it is very simple. Number one, withdraw every military from Biafra land. You have seen what they are doing in Biafra land. Withdraw them. Number two, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must walk free. Is it difficult for you to do? And even if they have tried to observe the key point, which is number one, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must walk free. And then they will tell you one or two reasons, whatever they want to give about military, of which we will never accept military in our land. But they have not even tried or made any attempt to obey one of the, reason we have given to them for which we can negotiate. They have not obeyed anyone. And yet they are looking for who can talk to Simon Ekpa to negotiate. Negotiate what? What is it you want to negotiate? Your priority number one should be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free. Go and start negotiating with whoever is holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Is that not your priority? Everybody have been calling for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, including United Nations. What is so difficult for you people? Misplaced priority. You ignore all those things, and you are looking for who will talk with Mazi Simon Ekpa. Talk with Mazi Simon Ekpa on what ground? Why? How? What are you going to bring to the table without observing these two agendas we have given to you that you must obey before you talk about negotiation? They will obey it, but yet they are calling for negotiation with Mazi Simon Ekpa. And I love the point one of our brother made today, and I want to bring it up. I read your comments, and then this one caught my attention, and I need to bring it to you. I don't know the name of this brother or sister. He said, the only reason why Kanu is not allowed to come to the courts the way this person mentioned the name Kanu, it shows that this person is not probably a Biafran and may not be one of us. Maybe an onlooker or an observer, because we don't refer to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as Kanu. So it is obviously somebody that is not a Biafran and somebody that is just only observing from a distance. And he nipped it to the bud here. The only reason why Kanu is not allowed to come to court is because he refused to stop or condemn Simon and to drop Biafra agitation. Number one, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have refused to condemn Simon Ekpa. He has refused. Because if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu agreed with them to condemn Mazi Simon Ekpa, hey, he would have said it from the word go. Imagine the pressure they are putting around to stop Simon Ekpa. If actually Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is saying all the things they are saying, I'm telling you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for once would have mentioned the name of Mazi Simon Ekpa. But you have not heard him mention his name in the courts, anywhere in his outings before they refuse to allow him to come out. And this brother or sister is saying that's the reason why, because he refused to stop or condemn Simon Ekpa. And he also refused to drop Biafra agitation. With all their lies and fake letters from Kanu, they are worried. Listen to this point. They are worried that if Kanu have any opportunity, he will expose them. They know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, like Samson, oh my God, because you know Delilah was involved in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's kidnap. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, like Samson, will do the last thing Samson did. He will do it. Now, because they have had a series of meetings with him and he remains solidly hardcore, he refuses to bend or bow. They said no, instead of them to bring him out, they rather keep him there because they have no intention of releasing him just like that. Because they know if they push him, he will come out and he will burst all the bubble. So they choose to hold him back. We have a leader who is hardcore, who is solid, who is strong, who is determined, who has made up his mind and ready to give his life for Biafra. And I agree with this particular comment. I don't know who made this comment, but bravo to you. Bravo. Because if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is listening to them and is the one sending them with all those letters, it will be very easy now. Only in one of those outings, he would have said something. Tell someone to stop. He would have said it. But rather, the only place where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ever mentioned Simon to them, look at what he said. I will always repeat it. Read that first line. When this letter came out, according to them from their Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from their memo, this number one on the list, they covered it. Because that's the only place Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mentioned Mazi. So for you to know, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have Simon Ekpa in his heart. He approves everything Simon Ekpa is doing. That is why in this last memo he ever wrote from that dungeon, he said, DOS is forbidden from responding to Simon Ekpa, no matter what. So that means Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows exactly what Simon Ekpa is capable of doing, knows exactly what he's doing, and he approves of it. That is why he has not said anything against Simon Ekpa. He has not said it openly or secretly. Everything you see is what we call awanse, propaganda. The more they look, the less they see. We know what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is up to. We know what he can do. We know what he's capable of. We know what he will never do. So I approve of this particular comment from that our brother. So every one of you bingos misplacing your priority, go and get it right. Our Prime Minister said it and he meant it, and let me close with it right now. Once again, listen to the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the one all your propaganda is to get him down. Listen to him.
They have been having meeting how to approach Simon Ekpa, how to negotiate with Simon Ekpa. I am saying it openly this evening on this space. I am not open for negotiation. And no Biafra person serving under Biafra government is open for negotiation. Our talk with them will start by pulling the military out of Biafra Street.
Number one.
Our talk with them will start when we see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu walking freely out of the DSS dungeon. That is the term and condition of negotiation. So nobody serving under this government that I'm Prime Minister is allowed to discuss anything with anybody representing Nigeria. There is no room for negotiation.
No room.
There is no room for discussion.
No room.
There is no room to discuss anything.
No room.
Our discussion is very, very clear. The negotiation, the term and condition for negotiation start by withdrawing the Nigerian military, start by seeing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu walking freely from DSS dungeon. Then we are open for negotiation. Apart from that, there is no negotiation.
There is no negotiation. So every effort you are making to meet Simon Ekpa, to negotiate, to talk to him, to stop him, there is no room. No room. So know this and no life. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows the man that is in charge. He knows who is involved right now. He knows the spirit of our Prime Minister, and therefore he cannot be broken. I remain your brother and your servant, and the self-acclaimed armor bearer of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Until I see you again tonight, Umunem Komesiano. I love you, but Chuko Kikabiama loves you more. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel, share these videos, and make it go viral. See you later tonight when our Prime Minister will be having a press briefing with Dr. Cho Ayaba. I'll see you there. Komesiano.
It's your flight.
There's so much against me. Biafra come. Umokoko. Mad people everywhere. What you don't know is bigger than you. 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 Hey, he depend me, oh, gaga. He depend me, oh, gaga. He depend me, oh, gaga. This your G, he depend me, oh, gaga. The worst thing you can do to a black man is to tell the black man the truth, yeah. The worst thing you can do to a black man is to tell the black man the truth, yeah. Ah, he depend me, oh, gaga. Mama, he depend me, oh, gaga. In this your G, he depend me, oh, gaga. Sabotu as he depend me, oh, for you. Obi daddy, obi them fools everywhere. Obi daddy, obi them fools everywhere. Obi daddy, obi them fools everywhere. When we talk about our freedom, when I go the first. When we talk about our freedom, we go the first. When we talk about our freedom, we go the first. Yeah, he depend me, oh, gaga. Mama, he depend me, oh, gaga. In this your G, he depend me, oh, gaga. Sabotu as he depend me, oh, gaga. Voice 247. Love you, we love you, Reggie, me blood brother man, you know. We go Chris. Dear my God, I got Rasta man of God. Love you. Yeah. Biafra, you know. Ikuku. Bad guy, you know. Water master. Love you. I can't have a go on. I get down away with me. All them. Enemies of Biafra, mad people everywhere. You are living in darkness, suffering and smiling. When we talk about our freedom, we're not going to face. You are living in darkness, suffering and smiling. When we talk about our freedom, we're not going to face. Yeah, he depend me, oh, for you. He depend me, oh, gaga. Africans, he depend me, oh, gaga. This your G, he depend me, oh, gaga. Ah, he depend me, oh, gaga. Mama, he depend me, oh, gaga. I don't know what's wrong with the reasoning ability of a black man. My God. So I'm on that maximum respect. Yeah, he depend me, oh, for you. He depend me, oh.